Good morning, friends. In today's lesson, we will learn about VLOOKUP. Okay, it's amazing feature how we can get the details within seconds without wasting time. We'll start it. We'll take a original real world database. Okay, you have a database. You have an employee ID, country, region, start date, and end date. And this database consists of around 9,795 employees. Okay, and now you got a task from your manager stating he needs a data for around 200 employees. Okay, and he need the data for country, region, start date, and area, and he needs it within half an hour, and he has to send it to the higher level management. Okay, so how to do that? Now let us generate first random number, and we will think that it is given by your manager. Okay, in this way you will learn how to generate random numbers also. Okay, now how you can generate a random number. Now just check your employee ID starting with 1300. Okay, first is 1300, minimum value is 1300, and maximum it is 11,093. Okay, remember 11,093. Okay, I'll just 11,093 so that we don't forget. 1300 so we know it is. Okay, we'll generate a random number. What I will do, equal to rand array. Okay, how many rows I want only one row in the G. Okay, how many columns? I want only one column. Okay, minimum number was 1300 comma 1300. Okay, and the maximum number was 11,093. Okay, and then our, if you remember, employee IDs are all in integer, so we'll take true. If it was decimal, we would have taken false. So we'll take true, we'll do double click, we'll close it. We got one random number. Now what we will do, we'll generate 200. Okay, we'll just drag it, we'll just drag it. Okay, and then we will just take 200. Okay, how many we got? 195. Okay, let's take 195. Our manager gave 195. Okay, and what I'll do, I'll just copy, right click, paste values. Okay, so this is how you generate a random number. I'll just remove this, this is not required. And this is your employee ID given by the manager. Okay, your manager gave employee ID for overall 195 employees, and he needs detail for country, region, start date, and area. Okay, if he would have given you 5 or 10, you could have just do manually copy, control F, control V, search for that, and then you can copy this, go above, and paste it here. Okay, if it was 5 or 10. Okay, but if it is 200, okay, 2000, 5000, how you will do it? Here comes a VLOOKUP magic. Okay, first thing what you will do, okay, before starting a VLOOKUP, you have to make sure of one thing. Whatever the lookup value you're finding in your table array, that should be your first column. That's the base. Okay, if that you're not considering, your lookup value will not work. Now suppose your manager would have given you the data. Okay, and you had this employee ID here. Okay, let's take it here, and let's remove this just to show you. Okay, and just remove this also. Okay, and you wanted to find the lookup value with the employee ID. It's not possible because your lookup value is either in between or last. It will not work. Your whatever the lookup value you're finding, it should be your first column, and that's the basic. Okay, so what I will do, I'll just go here, insert, I'll just take control X, and I'll copy this, and I'll come back. I just wanted to show you it will not work if it is in that way. It should be your first value. Okay, now we'll start country with, I'll put equal to, I'll take VLOOKUP, I'll say VLOOKUP, and I'll just do tab. It will automatically take first criteria. If you see, lookup value, table array, column index number, range lookup. Okay, lookup value is what? Lookup value is this. Okay, I'll say comma, what is my table array? Where I want to find this employee ID? I want to find this employee ID in my table array. So what I will do, I'll just see control shift down, and then I'll say right. Okay, and what I will do, I'll lock this table array. I don't want my data to be looked other than this area. So how to log that? Simple. What you will do, you will put F4. Okay, now one thing you have to make sure, if you have a Dell laptop, okay, if you click on F4, that will not work, but you will have a button called Fn. You will press that Fn button, and then you will press F4, so you will get lock. Okay, this is, I don't know, I have a Lenovo Dell laptop, and then I figured out this, it's not working, but then I found a way. Fn and F4, you will lock it. If it is a normal laptop, if you just press F4, it will get lock. Okay, now comma, what is my column index number for the country? Okay, my employee ID is column number 1, my country is column number 2, so I'll put 2 comma. Okay, and I want to find the approximate match. I want to find the exact match, not the approximate match. So I'll take false, I'll click double click on false, it will come, I'll close it. Okay, I got the area, Colombia. Now let us check 9048 is what. Are we doing correct or not? 9048 is Colombia. It's in 7750 line item, but we got it here within a seconds. Colombia. Now what I will do, I'll just copy this. First I'll not copy. I want to I don't have to do for every line item, right? I just come here and I'll just double click. My whole data is ready for the country column. For region, what I'll do, I'll copy this and I'll come here. Now you notice one thing, it is showing NA. Why it is showing NA, I'll show you. I'll just go to my view and formula bar. Okay, my what is my lookup value? My lookup value is G. Okay, my lookup value is this. But when I am copying and moving into the another cell, even the lookup value is getting changed. Okay, it becoming H. Now when I copy the when I again copy this and come here, my lookup value is taking I. Okay, how to solve that issue? Okay, whenever you're doing first, you can lock this also. What you want to lock? I want to lock only the column G. Okay, I don't want to lock the cell number, I want to lock the column G. How you will do? Okay, again you will come here and you will press F4. Okay, F4 you'll press for first time, it will lock both. This is not your criteria. Again you will press F4. This time what it is doing, it is not locking the G, but it is locking the cell. You don't want that. Again you will press F4. This time what it is doing, it is locking the G. The dollar sign is locking the G, but it is not locking the 2, and this is the perfect what you need. Okay, and now what you will do, when you copy, paste, paste and paste, you got the data. Now only thing you have to change is the column index number, which is this one. Here it was 2. Okay, this is your 3. If you see, this is 1, this is 2, this is 3, this is your 3, start date is your 4, and area is your 5. So simple, you will come here, you'll remove this and you'll put 3. Okay, you'll come here, you will remove this, you will put 4. You will come here, you will remove this and you'll put 5. Okay, and then here also, if you see we did here, but before changing it we dragged it, right? And if you come here, it is not locked. So better come here and again just do this, so that this column is also locked, right? And now what you will do, you'll just drag. Either you will drag like this, okay, or you will just do double click, it will automatically take. You will do double click, it will automatically take. Now you have noticed one thing, you got your data, every data is ready, but still it is not finished, because the start date, if you see, it is showing in number column. There are two ways to do it. How to do it? First thing, you can come to home column, you can take your format painter, click on format painter. Okay, oh sorry, you can come here, you can click on format painter and then you can do this. This is one way you can do. Or else another way I want to show you is, what you will do, you will just do right click, go to your format cells and change this to date. Any way you do, what you're comfortable is fine. Now what you will do, you will copy this whole 195 data which you got within seconds. You'll copy this, you will come here, and when you paste it, you will notice that it is not coming because it is tracking the formula also. How to work with that? Simple, you will do right click and instead of control V, you will just click on the paste options, and you got your data and your formula is also removed. And if you want to check for this one, and if you see the data started, you will go again format cells and you will change it to date. Okay, now let us check for 6523 to see if our data is correct or not. For 6523 employee ID, country is USA, North America. Okay, 21st Jan 2020 and engineering. Let us see. USA, North America, 21st Jan 2020 and engineering. Our data is completely correct, and you can just share this with your manager. And if you want for 5,000 employees also, it is going to take same amount of time. If you want for one also, it is going to take same amount of time, which is 10 seconds once you have practice. Okay, if you like it, please share it, subscribe it, and I will try to get the XLOOKUP value, XLOOKUP date, XLOOKUP video also in the upcoming session. Thank you so much.